You took a picture of that, right?
No, I was filming.
Oh. Hey, buddies. Are you doing some butt sniffing? It's a little butt sniffer. That's right. That's right. Goodness, you're cute. Goodness, you're cute. Goodness, the upstairs neighbors are loud. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Today, I was excited when I woke up because, as you know, yesterday we put the capture card in, we moved some stuff around, so I was like, cool. My feet are going to hit the floor running today because I really want to get a move on getting some stuff done. And the first thing I was like, well, I've actually not attached both of my monitors to my GPU yet, so let me try that. So I did, and it worked. I was like, cool. But there was also a HDMI output on that GPU, and I was like, hey, I want to try that as well. When I had that plugged in, one of my monitors would go dark, so I could only have two monitors at once. But I asked around on the Tony Mac forums, and someone was like, oh, you need to get this NVIDIA driver that just showed up like 4 days ago. So I did, and it worked. Triple monitors. Oh, and I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2. I know Left 4 Dead 2 isn't like the benchmark game. I mean, that's not the game that one would generally play. Also, you can see the paw prints in the sun. That's not the game that someone would generally play, but that's a game I play the most, probably, than any other computer game. So that's what I wanted to play. And I have everything on max. You cannot go any higher. And it's running at a pretty constant 90 FPS. Occasionally it'll take a dip maybe down to 75, but that seems to be about it. And I'm just playing on the TV just because I've never been able to do that before, and it's kind of cool.
You can see the cracks in the cement.
Can you? Neat.
I don't ever have that on my computer.
Well, I'm sure we have very different experiences on our computers. I just chainsaw the boomer, because that is how I roll. I will now turn on my chainsaw and run for the room. I got the spitter. Cannot see a freaking thing. Excellent. Anyway, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. You will leave your teammates down. No, I'm okay. I've never had triple monitor, and it's one of those things that what I'll probably do is it'll be hooked up, but I'll never actually use it. I'm going to be focusing on these two computers. All I need to do is change over this little thing, and we're back to the way we were. Cool. Well, now we are. So more than likely it'll just be something like if I need to show something on the TV, I can just bring it over. I could just change the TV to the right setting and I'll be good to go. But it's cool because I've never had triple monitor support, and it's really neat. And I can still play games with the high settings. And I know what some of you are going to ask. Some of you want me to boot into Windows and play Crisis or some crazy game, and I will in time. There's a lot I have to do on the Mac side before I even get to the Windows side. I'm anxious to test Dead Island because Dead Island is an LP that me and Mal want to do. I bought 2 copies on Steam not long ago when it was on sale. Are you eating my cardboard? You're teething, so you get a pass. You can eat the cardboard. I did buy 2 copies of Dead Island not long ago, and I do want to test out the game and get everything up and running, so that'll happen. That'll happen, but for now, I got more to do. I made dinner tonight, and I'm pretty doggone proud of it, so I'm going to show it. I mean, actually, we usually do rice, broccoli, and fish. Actually, we only had 1 piece of tilapia left, but we needed to eat it up, so we just split it in half and made a lot of sides. And I made this, and it is honey maple. Honey maple, so it's maple, but it's actually got the honey baked in and also on it. So I don't know how this is going to taste, but I'm excited for us to try it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think so?
It's very good.
Honey on tilapia, man. Who would have thought? That's good stuff. I just randomly tried it. I mean, honey makes things sweet. I like sweet things, therefore I like honey. This is a good dinner. I am fan. Woot! I am exporting the first Let's Play episode I ever created in Final Cut Pro 10. It was difficult. I guess. I mean, the way the vlogs are set up, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward what I need to do. But the way that Let's Plays are set up, you're actually editing different. Although you are editing something linear, you know, you're not having to readjust clips. It's still very, very different. Very different experience, and it's going to take some getting used to. The magnetic timeline thing kept throwing me off because my audio was like literally stuck to my video, and I was looking through stuff and I was like, how do I detach this? And there's a button for detach, but that doesn't detach the audio. That takes the audio from the game and makes it into a separate track. But there's no tracks. It's kind of confusing. It's one of those things that it's not that it's bad, it's just different, and it forces you to think differently, because I'm like, how do I do this? Why can't I just... What I really want to do is just use tracks, but there are no tracks, which is mind-bending sometimes. But the biggest issue I had with this episode was Skyrim 113, by the way, is trying to get my audio right, because the same plug-in or filter that I used in Final Cut Pro 7 is not really the same, at least defaultly, in Final Cut Pro 10. So I applied it, and I think it made my voice sound pretty bassy. But I'll have to play with it for the next few things that I create. So, and on the other computer, there are still some episodes of Pokemon left to edit, so I've got to do that. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to be flip-flopping between the two for the next few days, but things are coming along, so I'm happy. I wanted to finish off this vlog by telling something that happened to me earlier today. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Let's see, where is it? Like right here. That is a little, I think it's right here. There's a little scar. Kepler got me today. He also got me on the neck. And he also got me on the arm. And he got me several other places. And what happened was, Sagan was taking a little poopy. And Kepler decided he wanted to take a poopy too. So in the middle of Sagan going to the bathroom, Kepler jumps into the litter box. I was watching all of this happen. And Kepler goes to, I guess, start doing his business and ends up stepping in Sagan's poop. Which I guess is going to happen when you got two cats trying to use litter boxes at the same time. And, you know, Sagan was jumping out and Kepler put his foot in it and he's like, it was his hind foot. So he shakes his foot and poop goes all over the wall, all over everything. And he must have really got it down in there because it freaked him out. He jumped out and he started running through the house. And I'm like, oh, piss. And I saw him doing this. So I went to grab him and I missed him. He ran out of the bathroom door and he got poop pretty much everywhere. And that sucked. So once I finally grabbed him, I closed the door with me and him in the bathroom. And I turned on the water in the sink. And he knew what was coming. He started freaking out. And I was just trying to dip his foot in the sink, man. That's all I wanted to do because I knew that was going to help. And he freaked out and just tore me up. Really tore me up. And it was only after I had managed to put him back in the sink multiple times with multiple wounds that I could just take a paper towel and dampen it and rub it on his foot, and he was cool with that. But I learned too little too late. But yeah, that was a fun experience, and I have a lot of scars from that. I really need to get them used to the water, though. Someone had said that in one of the first vlogs that we had the cats, was like, hey, you need to start washing them and get them used to the water so you can do that. And you're absolutely right. We'll do that soon. But yeah, Kepler about killed me today. Wasn't fun. Anyway, going to go ahead and end it here. Glad this is finally to the point where I can export something. First Let's Play I've been able to export, which is fun. And tomorrow, Austin will be joining us probably for dinner and maybe some board games or something, so that should be fun. So thanks for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?